Hey everyone, this is Smash and Grab Comics. I was going to say this is Tyler with Smash and Grab Comics.
Yeah. I was like, did you legally change your name to Smash and Grab Comics?
All right, here's a second. Take two. Hey everyone, welcome to Smash and Grab Comics. This is Tyler, trying this for the second time tonight. We're really on fire. JP, how's it going?
I'm not JP. I'm Smash and Grab Comics now.
Yeah. And
I'm great, man. I'm great. How are you?
good. TR, how's it going?
It is going, yes.
Good. So we're trying out some new equipment tonight. So if it sounds like we're fiddling with stuff,
We are.
Yeah. So we should do that. Big shout out to Bennu Peters, who very graciously donated a whole bunch of gear to us.
That's great.
That's what's enabling the YouTube stuff, which is going to keep getting better as I learn to use stuff better.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what's enabling us to even be able to do, this will be the second episode, full episode, doing video on YouTube.
Nice.
We love it.
So if you're watching right now, hi, I'm Tyler.
Hi. I'm Smash and Grab Comics.
I'm Jesus.
I am Smash and Grab
Yours is better than
Comics.
mine. I want to redo. Hi. I had a bad one. I'm not going to say it. Sorry.
Yeah,
Move on.
I could feel it. I wasn't even looking at you, and I could feel it.
I was like, nope, I'm not going to do it. I had a mental,
Yeah. So tonight we are going to review another X-Men episode from X-Men the Animated Series from 1992.
But we should do news first.
Okay.
Big thing is 5G for DC seems to be all but completely confirmed as dead.
Dead. Yeah, because
Because
Absolutely.
they announced Batman is going
Well,
past
yeah.
issue 100.
they're going with James Tynion the fourth as the new writer after
Yeah.
Tom King, and
We
which
called
they
this.
did. And he's confirmed he's got plans for 101, which includes a character from Image Comics.
Grifter.
Yeah.
Yep.
And to the resounding sound of no one caring, Grifter
Yeah.
is coming to Batman. But
Yeah.
But that's the big news: is 5G is dead. We called this. We knew this was going to happen. This was
Yeah.
this was a bad idea from the get go.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank
yeah,
God.
There
Thank
were
God.
too many reboots too quick together.
And also coming off of them leaving DC, throwing another wrench into the system of now new number ones are coming out. Let's do 16,000 variants.
Yeah.
You know?
Right,
all
right.
shipped from a third-party distributor that we set up 2 months ago. Enjoy. Like,
I'm
what?
also
No.
hearing tell that the DC Universe, the app thing that they have, I'm hearing tell that is going away.
Yeah, I think it's just on paper it just doesn't get enough profitability.
And it
Like
kind of sucks.
you have to produce content at such a rate,
Yeah.
especially when you're doing stuff that people can binge. You know.
Yeah, I have it, but I haven't used it in a
Right.
long time.
I've considered getting it, but
Like
Now
Disney.
is not a good time to do that since
No.
they're shutting it down. They're moving the shows supposedly to HBO Max or whatever the hell it's called now.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do what you got to do because that's part of Warner Brothers and all that.
Yeah.
But Disney Plus is almost having that same issue right now where they cannot produce enough content, nor do they have enough content that is, fresh, especially for bingeable stuff. That's why I actually think choosing to do The Mandalorian as a weekly release was a smart idea.
Yeah, definitely. That was a good call. Mm-hmm. And I'm someone who I waited so I could binge all of it, but that's still the right call, as annoyed as I was personally.
Yeah.
I watched it episode by episode.
Yeah, I watched it weekly.
And yeah, it was every week, that anticipation of like
Something fun to look forward to.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, you could do it either way. But I literally got Disney Plus for The Mandalorian, and luckily my wife has a daycare because otherwise we'd have no use for it.
Yeah.
I mean, they use it constantly because
I've used it to watch some old ones, but I usually will put them on like if I'm gonna do laundry and I want something in the background. Phil Collins has a great soundtrack to Tarzan. I was going to
Yep.
say Star Wars. Tarzan, and you just throw it on. And, Son
You'll
of man.
be in my heart.
That's right.
You'll be in my heart.
That's not what it sounds like, but I'm glad you're
That's
trying.
what beat out the South Park movie soundtrack.
Well, I think rightfully so.
Stephen Sondheim said that it was the greatest musical written in a decade. And he had written musicals during that time.
Out of funny, sure.
No, he said greatest musical in a decade. Full stop. No caveats.
Okay, what tone did he say it in? I'd like to listen.
He
to
said
the
it like
original.
this. My dear God, have you seen the wonder, the glory that is the
depth.
South Park movie?
it is wonderful.
Had to adjust the
So,
camera.
well, yeah, 5G is dead, which is awesome because all the reboots kind of suck.
Yeah.
And it was,
It was too much. I was getting fatigued finding out about it.
Well, that and it's just the worst time they could try and do it.
Yeah.
After they already caused one controversy,
They
now you're
left-
going to throw another one.
they
in there?
left Diamond. And
Yep.
how has it been from a comic book retailer standpoint getting DC stuff?
Initially off the bat, not hard because it's just an initial order to stock your shelf.
Yeah.
However, when it comes to reorders,
Yeah.
and that's horrible. And also release dates, it's horrible. It's not good customer to customer relations
They're
because we're customers of them who are it's just like they're customers of DC and then we have to sell to our customers. So it's just there's too many trickles effects there and there's not enough to direct source. And I'm also seeing some reports that Midtown and places are selling some of this stuff at half off before it's coming out.
What?
Well, so you're telling me that the product with a printed price tag on the front isn't worth that. You're already discounting your product? It's horrible. It's just not good decisions, and it's going to backfire. And it doesn't show strength of brand. It doesn't show confidence in your product, and it kind of just gives a middle finger to your customers because again, you're putting a price tag of $3.99 or $4.99 on the cover printed. And you're selling it at half price before it's even coming out. They're pre-selling stuff
Yeah.
at half price. What?
That's crazy.
What?
That's craziness.
What?
I know. I don't get it either.
It's just and that's maybe more of a Midtown thing. Maybe they got that deal of like, hey man, then we can hawk these for extra cash, right? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because they're going to get it in such surplus, and maybe that's the long game of it. But be transparent about it then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And talk to people. There's just no transparency and there's no decision making that trickles up. It's all just trickled down, and that's also been true with Diamond. And I know I'm going off a little tangent here, but I'll get done here with just saying Free Comic Book Summer is also bullshit because that was something that was just dropped on us as. Man, here you go. Figure it out. Like,
Yeah.
what? There's no way that anybody can concentrate on that and loop all those into one nice sale, or day,
Right.
like Free Comic Book Day was. So now it's Free Comic Book Summer. It's 3 months of just releasing 2 or 3 books weekly that are free. That's great for people to come in.
Yeah.
But you can't get excited
that's
about
not going
that
to
every
draw.
week.
That's not going to draw the non-comic book people in.
Well, that and it's just you also are crutched because you can't create any type of buzz around that because you can't do something that draws hundreds of people to your location.
No,
with
you can't have
the
cosplayers.
times we're in.
You can't have cosplayers. You can't have live appearances.
So it's just
you can't
just kind of like they're free.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just kind of meh. And my problem with that is just again it's all trickle down. Trickle down decisions rather than trickle up because there's no communication between retail shops and what do you guys think we should do? How should we handle this? Or let's create a kit that you can just buy and then just do it yourself on whatever works for you. They just said this is the way it's going to do. We're going to do it, and that's how you got to do it.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyway, that's my tangent. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. So, TR, what else is going on in the comic world?
Well, let's see. That's about all I can think of. One thing I want to mention that someone brought up about digital comics that I've been thinking about for a while
Sure.
is you have to understand when you buy a digital comic, you don't own that shit, which is why it's so stupid and infuriating that it's the same as cover price for a real comic because what you are buying is a license to use it inside their app.
I
Unless
agree.
you actually, then that's literally what it is. If you read the EULA, end user license agreement,
The EULA.
if you actually read it, you'll find out you don't own that. You own access to it on their service.
While you have a membership or whatever.
And that's why I think it makes a little more sense for the Marvel Unlimited thing that they're doing. That makes a little more sense where it's basically a Netflix of
I use
comics.
it. I use Marvel Unlimited all the time to read old stuff that I can't get anywhere else.
Sure.
And as a platform, it's really nice because it does operate like Netflix, where you just pay your monthly fee and you have access to everything they put up.
Yep. But in the meantime, and my problem is I have huge moral problems with Amazon, so I won't do anything. I won't give them money. And Comixology is the name for digital comics right now.
Yeah.
Right.
And they are Amazon.
Yeah.
And on there, you are still buying individual comics at the same price.
Well, and Marvel does it right where they give you just a digital code when
Yeah.
you buy their
When you
physical
buy it,
issue because that's the right thing to do.
That's
You bought
perfect.
the product, now
And
have a
that
digital
also-
copy to take with you.
That also prevents piracy.
Right.
Yeah, and there's a lot of movies that do that. You get like Blu-ray,
Yeah,
HD,
you get the
DVD,
Blu-ray
and
and here's
digital
your-
combo.
yeah, here's your
here's
Vudu
every
code,
source
yeah.
we could do minus VHS.
Yeah. Here's your voodoo code that comes with,
yeah.
whatever.
Those are great ways to do that. I really like that.
But I think just the way that it's set up now where you can't own anything, either go to full like Netflix style where it's basically a streaming thing, or let me own the damn comic or charge half.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you should
hear
be
you.
able to own the PDF or whatever it is. I don't know what
you
kind
can
of
do
file
a
it is, but-
you can do a protected PDF, and so many e-readers and stuff do.
Yeah.
And now that color e-ink is a thing,
Yeah.
there's a phone with it. There's a few readers.
I think there's room for digital. I think there's
I
room
think
for
so too,
digital
but I
comics.
think the way they're doing it right now is fucking the user, and it's fucking them hard, and no one seems to realize it.
Sure, I think there's that right now, but it's growing pains because it is still fairly new.
Yeah.
A digital comic and the idea of reading comics digitally is still a fairly new idea, and there's going
Previous
to
attempts
be
have been bad.
yeah, there's going to be rocky terrain to cover here. I think they'll figure it out, but you're going to go through that, like I said, the growing pains and the user error, not user errors, but errors that people are going to find, and just the way that it's using.
Yeah.
Not
Bugs and
user
bad
friendly.
decisions.
Not user friendly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again. Yep. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Indeed.
All right. Well, then we should plug.
Yeah.
We have Twitter. We are at Grab Comics. We're on Facebook. Just search for Smash, the letter N, Grab Comics. And there's also a Facebook group, I guess.
Yeah, I made the group quite a long time ago. Haven't done much with it, but we could get.
I see other people
Haven't
are
done much
posting
with
and doing stuff in
yeah,
it.
yeah.
And we'll post more links
We've got
of YouTube stuff.
Yeah, Smash and Grab Comics page and group, and then of course our website smashandgrabcomics.com.
Instagram, Smash N, the letter N, Grab
Letter N.
Comics.
And then we're probably not going to make a TikTok because
wait,
now, right now,
wait,
there's
wait,
a bunch
wait.
of controversy going on.
Yeah.
So, how do you guys feel about MySpace?
How do you feel about LiveJournal?
I'll do it. I had a live
I-
journal for years.
How do you guys feel about a Tumblr?
A Tumblr. Okay,
Yeah,
TikTok
you
is
can't-
out, huh?
There's I'm just
Trump
going to
said he wants to ban it
taking a timeout on it for us.
Why does Trump want it banned? What's behind
because
that?
the company that owns it is from China.
Well, that's the main reason, absolutely. And I think honestly, that's the number one reason that no one's talking about is this Chinese-made product, and people. I think there's like an underlying like, get everybody off of it, and they're
I
trying
thought
to.
him and little Kimmy Young Jun or whatever.
No, that's North Korea. But
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
the
Anyway,
racist views expressed by Tyler.
the veil that's coming in off of it, though, of like get rid of it or don't use it, is security.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The information is being used and you're being hacked. And India has actually banned it. And India has billions of people, so that's a lot of users.
Yeah.
So when a country of that many people bans an app, and the app loses billions, of users, that definitely makes headlines and then makes other countries look at it and like why they do that.
India itself is about 1 billion people, so they'd lose hundreds of millions.
Billions.
Sorry, I had to clear my throat.
India has more than 1 billion people in it.
I don't have any idea.
I'm going to look
but-
at it right now.
Let's also
Okay, you
get
go
this
for
out
it.
of the way real quick. We are sponsored, as always, by Rainbow Comics Cards and Collectibles in Sioux Falls at 3310 South Minnesota Avenue, and in somewhere in Lincoln, Nebraska.
In Lankin, Nebraska,
Lincoln, Nebraska, 1501 North Pine Lake Road, Suite 17.
I'm not sure about the north. I
Oh,
just
no,
know about
north.
the Pine
Just
Lake.
Pine Lake Road, Suite 17.
Yeah. All right. So
Visit them online, rainbowcomicsandcards.com.
So we got together to talk about our favorite Marvel animated series from the 90s.
Population of India.
Okay, GP, I'm trying to talk right now. That's really rude.
I'm sorry.
That's really rude.
I'm trying to find this out.
Okay, we're talking about X-Men, the animated series
The
from
funny thing is, it I caught on yours. So
Yeah.
my question was: Marvel animated. What is the population of India?
So before we get into that,
Okay, what do you
I
got?
found these two Hot Wheels.
Why?
These two here. Shut the hell up. 'Cause why did I find them? Why did I find them? Because that's how it works.
Where'd you
I
get
was
'em?
somewhere.
Where'd you get 'em?
I think Walmart. So I got these two, and I also got the Batmobile from Batman the Animated Series.
Oh, all right.
You
TR.
two fight over who gets which one of those.
Seriously.
Yeah, but for real
Go.
fight.
Okay, no.
All right, TR.
Oh, I hit
you're,
the- I
You're
hit the
right.
recorder.
1.353 billion. So,
Okay.
$1 billion plus.
Here, you can have the one with Wolverine on it.
Dude,
Dude, do you want Storm and Magneto?
No, I don't really care. So I really truly appreciate this, and I will put it on the shelf wall.
This will be going. This will be going in my office.
How much did you pay for these?
Not much.
$4.99.
$5?
Yeah, it was standard price.
Where
It's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it
I
is
like
very
the
cool.
I like the bus.
I always like
They
looking
have
on
a
the back
bunch
of
of
these to see
different
what else
ones.
you can get.
They have, if you are into Hot Wheels right now, they have a bunch of comic book Hot Wheels stuff.
At
Nissan
Walmart?
Skyline van. That's
That's the one that you
This
have.
is the Chevy Nova
Oh,
delivery.
okay.
This is a Nissan Skyline van.
Yep.
I don't think I'd ever see this in real life.
Yeah, a station wagon
And a Skyline
A
van.
Skyline. They call it a van, but it's another station.
that's not a
wagon.
van. That's a
I thought these
station
were the
wagon.
same
What is
car,
that?
actually, just different paint jobs.
Yeah.
They're just trying to get
Well, thank
the-
you very
the
much,
van
TR.
crowd.
I
Yes,
thought it
thank you.
was
Actually,
funny.
I will take it home.
I will take it home.
Straight to his trash can.
No,
Mark my words.
I mean, I'll at least get it out of the building.
guys, I am so X-Men overloaded lately because I am reading the entire world of X-Men.
So this is on you.
Hey, with this next upcoming X-Men event, or I'm sorry, Marvel event,
Yeah.
the X-Men are going to be featured outside of their titles,
Yeah.
which is the first time since. Okay, people, the noise you might be hearing is my elbows on the table, and TR just gave me the finger, and it was really
I
scary.
didn't give you the finger. I gave him a dirty look. If I gave you the finger, it would have looked like this. That's the double bird.
That's the double
That
bird.
For
is
those
the
of you at home.
two-bird.
Okay, I forgot what I was saying.
How pretty I am.
think you were
X-Men
talking about-
fatigue because X-Men
right
the
about
next
X-Men.
event.
Yeah. Anyway, X-Men, a lot of it coming out.
Yep.
But we're talking about X-Men the animated series today.
Yeah, from 1980.
Episode 6. Episode 6. Go TR.
Cold
Take
Vengeance.
us away. Cold Vengeance, baby.
The vengeance.
So we open on, if you remember from last time, that episode ended with Wolverine gone.
He ran away.
Or as
Yeah,
I like to
'cause he-
say it, the episode ended, they go into Wolverine's room and there was Wolverine. Gone.
Gone.
He had taken one look at
Gene
Scott and
Scott.
Jean photo where he cut,
That he
cut him out of there.
creepily keeps.
Yeah.
He creepily keeps.
That he kisses parts of.
It's really gross.
Yeah. So he left, and it opens on Cyclops bitching to Jean about, like, hardcore bitching to Jean Grey
What a
about
baby.
Wolverine leaving.
Yeah.
And this is where we find out that Cyclops doesn't know that Wolverine totally wants Jean.
Yeah, how does he not know
how
that?
does he, because he is not subtle about it.
No.
Yeah.
I don't get how he can't pick it up because he's like, why would he leave? And Jean's in her head's going, I know
Because
why.
of me.
Because of
he
me and
left
my-
because of me.
I can't think of possibly any one reason why Wolverine would leave other than he's a dick. And I hate him.
You can't possibly hate Wolverine.
Storm.
He's so mad.
There's no way he's trying to steal my hot telepathic girlfriend from me.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy that Scott is that oblivious.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's too busy running
And
the
he's
X-Men.
really being a dick. You can't count on guys like that. With people like Wolverine, maybe you never can. It's like, all right, drama queen. So it cuts to Wolverine skiing, where
I love this.
yeah,
I love the cut.
it's hard to see if he's cross country skiing or downhill skiing because he's
both.
not doing either, but he is doing both.
It,
little bit of both.
it looks like he's downhill skiing, but
There's a
he's
nice
going
slalom.
across country.
There's
yeah,
a nice slalom
He's
in there.
not cross country skiing.
yeah, because they're completely different types of skis.
And so he's doing the downhill skiing motion with his arms, but going cross country.
Why are you worried about it? Anyway, he was skiing.
It
yeah,
was-
so Wolverine
come on,
skiing.
it takes 2 seconds to figure out how to do this, and they pick the wrong way,
He's skiing and he says, no place like home. Something like that.
which means, of course,
Canada.
Canada.
Which
He's
we
in
didn't
Canada.
know if you weren't familiar with the series, you wouldn't know that he's from Canada.
And
Right.
America Light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
America's hat.
Yes.
Our upstairs neighbors.
Yeah, he very quickly falls into a trap set by Sabretooth. Sabretooth set some explosives on this sort of ice bridge thing.
I actually didn't see the explosives. There
they
is
were
no
planted under the bottom.
Oh, did you see them?
Yes.
Okay, because I was watching it and I did not see an explosive. Did he implant it in?
He stuck it to the bottom of this
Okay.
weird bridge thing.
Because many ice bridges happen.
Yeah.
And form.
So then there's a fight scene, which actually it was one of the better fight scenes of the show so far.
All right.
Honestly,
it's just voiced oddly.
yeah. There's a lot of Sabretooth.
Yeah. That was also Wolverine.
It was very much like the Tasmanian Devil, right?
Yeah. But yeah, fun to watch otherwise.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Wolverine falls into the freezing ocean.
Yeah.
Or it's
And despite Sabretooth's predictions of his imminent death, Wolverine did not die. I'll get you, Wolverine, bro.
I love. He's
doesn't
very.
suffer.
Fuck you up, bro.
He's so obsessed with Wolverine and like trying to tell Wolverine he's not jealous of him and he's not.
Yeah.
But all the while showing.
But all the while
You're way
making
better than
yeah.
me.
And making such a you're not as good as me. But
I
then
mean,
not
he's got a
proving it.
Sabretooth has got a real.
Stuck in this mortal pissing match
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah. So it cuts to the X
They are
Mansion.
very codependent on each other.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like Sabretooth's happiness is totally reliant on whether
Joker and the
Wolverine is
Batman,
dying
man.
or not.
Like-
Yeah,
You
just
can't-
not as nuanced or fun.
Yeah, it's just a little more homosexual, right? Than
I think the Joker is in love with Batman.
do you? I was saying Sabretooth.
I'm saying that based on a graphic novel where they stated it outright.
Oh, really? What was it?
I can't remember which one, but it literally ends with because Batman goes to see him and he's talking about the look in his eyes. He's like, because I'm Batman, I've studied what eye movements and dilations mean.
Look means love.
And that look means love. And I love him too. And I'm going to ask him to prom with a note that says, do you want to go to prom with me? And it's going to say yes and no. And then parenthetically, it's going to say circle one.
And then maybe. There's always a spot for maybe.
Yeah. So cut to the X Mansion where Cyclops is losing his shit at Gambit. Gambit, you want the fuck off this team? Because I'm Cyclops.
That's about the extent of his argument.
Yeah.
Is, you
Yeah.
listen to me or you're out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Turns out
This was set off recording, so it needs to be on the recording. Gambit is the Zach Morris
Yeah.
of this team.
Zach Morris is trash.
He's just got so much attitude. He's like, I ain't putting up with this.
Yeah, I ain't putting up with this shit.
Not this shit
I
right
want
here.
to go to the beach.
No, mon ami. I'm out.
So
Cyclops gets pissed because Gambit's
Yeah.
just got this flippant attitude. Like, I'm done,
Yeah.
man.
Yep.
he's really pissed because Gambit's kind of a dick.
They want to go to Genosha,
Yeah.
and
So it turns out Gambit found out about Geonosia really being welcoming to mutants. And it's not just a rumor. Promise, friend of mine was there and he's seen it.
It sucks.
yeah. And so Scott's saying, we don't have time for this, but.
Well, and he's saying it's a
Xavier-
rumor and it's dangerous to chase it.
Yeah. It says, you're just like Wolverine, never wanting to stay here and face things, you know?
Yeah, you just want a vacation. And after we've had a whole bunch of fights and stuff, I don't know what makes you think you have the right.
But
So,
Just
but the
as he
funny
said
thing
that-
is, Xavier comes in
Yeah.
and goes, he may
Yeah,
have
that's
a
a-
point, Scott.
What a good idea. Let's all have a vacation.
he didn't go though. Where's he been?
He was hanging out with Jean Grey and Scott because Jean and Scott
Oh,
also
they're
didn't
on-
go.
They
sent,
Yeah, it was weird. I thought he was gonna go, and then
Yeah.
he made he was like,
Well, he makes Cyclops pick who's gonna go.
Right.
Cyclops picks Storm, Gambit, and then Jubilee's like, "Ooh, can I go? Can I go? It'll be funner than them all." 1992.
I just like how Xavier
Well-
gives him, he saves him from being the dick, and then gives everybody a great idea, and then basically throws the dick ball back into Scott's court and
Yep.
goes, "Hey, remember that great idea? Now choose 3." Like, why can't they all just go?
Yeah.
It's not in the budget. Like, what if he chose, all right, me, Gene, and Xavier? See you later, bitches. Like, what if he would have done that?
No. So then we cut to Wolverine floating on a chunk of ice, unconscious, being found by who we later find out are Inuit.
Yes.
Which, by the way, is the name of a specific tribe. And the other
Eskimo
one,
people, am I?
Yeah,
Okay.
Eskimo is the offensive term, but Inuit is not. This is
You just did that.
Jesus, dude.
yeah, that's like the N word. It's kind of not though.
it's not.
It's kind of not because you're willing to say that word. And
Dude, I don't say the E word.
what's the E word?
I don't know.
I almost had him.
Excitement is the new word.
The excitement of the Inuits. Okay, take us on.
It's so Sabretooth tracks Wolverine's
How exotic.
rescuers.
This
These-
is so dumb. I'm sorry, I can't hold back from this next part of this episode because it's so bad.
Sabretooth hears the engine on the boat of Wolverine's rescuers, his Inuit rescuers. So he tracks, Sabretooth is tracking them down, and he has the great line, "You have a coward's luck, Wolverine."
Because he can see him in the general vicinity of where Wolverine floated to. Like,
Yep.
he couldn't stop them.
Yeah. So then Wolverine wakes up after being taken to their local people's camp, their fishing camp. Cut to an airport scene for no reason where Storm, Gambit, and Jubilee are there. Back to Wolverine.
Yep.
They didn't do anything then.
There was nothing there. Their
Literally just getting
flight
on a
was
plane.
announced, and Jubilee was like, "I wonder what I should wear. I hope I packed the right stuff." And Gambit's like, "Don't worry, it's a beach town. Like, you need sunscreen and a swimming suit. Go to the beach, have fun." Back to Wolverine.
Yep.
He's he
and cold.
decides since these people saved my life, I'm gonna go help them with their fishing, and he outfishes the local hotshot, who very quickly becomes jealous of Wolverine, and
Which is crazy because Wolverine's just
He's catching
on a
fish
whole
for
different planet than this
Yeah.
kid, you know?
Yeah.
But it's already been established that the Inuit do not know about mutants. They don't know of their existence. So
That's true. They do kind of.
That's not
find
true.
out.
They know about their existence. They just don't know
no, they
about-
didn't.
The dude later on finds out he's a mutant. He says the word mutant.
Yeah, because Sabretooth told him.
Oh, I don't remember that part, I guess. I
Yeah,
guess.
because Wolverine actually said, "Where did you learn that word?"
Oh, okay. I must have
It's
missed that because.
very literal
Yeah.
where they've heard.
Yep, I got you.
So, Wolverine quickly proves himself better than this guy. But I
course.
mean, of course, he's
Wolverine.
Yeah, he's Wolverine. He's
He's better than
he is
everyone.
better. Wolverine then participates in revelry at the fishing camp with everyone, and the local hotshot decides, I'm going to pout. I'm taking my ball and leaving. He runs away
Taking
and
my fishing pole and getting out of here.
yeah, immediately bumps into Sabretooth. Like immediately.
Within like 20 feet.
Yeah, it was
And
like
they-
right there.
Yeah, they team up based just on a mutual hatred of Wolverine.
Yeah.
Cut
That's
to-
what was crazy. This kid's just like willing to go along
Yeah.
with this perfect
Oh, hey.
stranger.
And Sabretooth is being really aggressive. Like,
I mean,
you're going to help. You stink of Wolverine.
Yeah,
you're going to
you
help me
stink of
murder him or I'm going to
Wolverine.
murder you and stuff.
Okay.
And he's like, bro, where have you been all my life?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
I hate him too.
Then
Almost
cut
sneezes.
to
I'm really good at holding
Almost-
those in.
okay,
Now.
yeah.
You shouldn't, though. I
It
heard that's
hurt.
bad.
It hurts.
I heard that's bad
I
for your
see
health.
stars when I do that.
Really?
Do you ever hold in a sneeze?
I have before.
I'm good at it.
I usually end up farting when I sneeze.
So you
Yeah.
snart.
Okay.
It's a snart. It's called a snart.
Is it?
Let's be appropriate. There's a medical term. It's called a
I
snart.
didn't
Not
know.
called a snart.
What is it called when
Sneeze
you
fart.
sneeze and sharding?
It's called a fish.
That's
fishard.
called that's called fucking get some roughage.
It's
Get
called
some goddamn
I don't-
roughage.
It's called. You might need to go see a doctor.
Hey, I don't have a gallbladder, so everything just goes right through.
This episode is fun and revealing.
You remember I was in the hospital for a few days with that one.
Yep.
We had we couldn't do an episode one week because I had to have surgery.
Yep. Out of the
Gross.
blue.
Anyway, back
Yeah.
to X-Men.
So then, after that,
crazy.
it cuts to Storm, Gambit, and Jubilee arriving at Genosha, where like, hey, they got a discount for mutants. Maybe
That was
might
really,
be 10%, n'est-ce pas? Maybe.
10%. 10%. 1992 though. That's a lot of Spanulians.
In when?
1992.
All right, let's say it right.
1992.
In 1992.
Dick.
1992.
There we go. But we find
great year.
out as they're
It's good
checking
vintage.
in.
Dude, I keep doing. I can't keep. Not
I think
keep-
it's either as long as you're steady, you're good.
Yeah.
You just can't make any quick motions.
Okay.
It's like a T-Rex.
all right.
Treat it like
So we learn really quickly as they're checking in that it's a trap and they've been identified as mutants.
I mean, we could have called that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they said you get a discount for being a mutant.
Yeah. Why don't you just out yourself?
Yeah.
What's the best way to
What if
get
they-
a cleric's gun from him?
I want to
You
know.
ask for it.
That's true. I want to see the stat sheet though, like how many mutants to people posing as mutants to get the discount, like ratio of kills do they have? Like, did they accidentally kill like 30, 40 people of like, hey,
This
I'm a
is
mutant. Can I
this
get that
is it
discount?
To be
Sure.
continued, so I know a bit of what's going to happen,
Aren't they all to be continued?
except for the last one.
Oh,
One of them
that
is not.
that makes sense. At least one.
Except the ending. At that, it says the end. I don't know why.
C'est fin. C'est fin de la fume.
Yeah. What?
Fiend.
So then it's cut to the local hotshot guy challenges Wolverine to like a hunt off or something.
that was weird.
2
And
hours
everyone's
later.
like, "Don't do it, bro. You're dumb as shit. Wolverine's gonna kick your ass."
Yeah, a
So
hunt
they-
off.
Yeah. So they go out, and Wolverine's instantly like, "So where are we really going, bub?
Yeah.
You gonna fight me? Cause I'll kill you."
Well, and I like how they start roughhousing in a kayak, and they're both stuck in those little man pods.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're spots.
Yep.
So, like, Wolverine is turned almost all the way around to where his spine should
Yeah.
work, and was like, "Rawr!"
Well, they're not fighting.
No,
yet.
no.
They're you tell me what the hell's going on.
Well,
bub.
he snicks.
Yep.
Snicked.
And that's when the kid uses the word mutant.
Yes. Now
And
it's all
then
coming
he's
back.
like, "Where'd you learn that?" And they look back to see that Sabretooth had set up a trap.
Hey, innocent until proven guilty. We didn't see Sabretooth light that place on
Yeah.
fire.
He burned down but he later admits to kidnapping everyone.
Later on, I'm just
So
saying.
they see the
Dude,
fishing
I
camp.
know.
They see the fishing camp was burned down while they were gone.
Thank you.
So Wolverine, really upset, goes to face Sabretooth after sniffing his footprint, but like getting down on all fours to sniff it.
Like
Like
really
creepily.
getting
Like
into
really, but Ozone earlier, he could smell lasers real fucking
it.
easy.
Yeah, I smell ozone.
Well, I mean, lasers.
Yeah, I smell the gun oil.
It's proven fact that lasers smell different than footprints.
That's true.
I saw it on the internet.
On the old interwebs.
So they go
Lasers
back.
are very smelly.
Lasers have a specific odor for sure.
Yeah,
right.
because
It's
of-
like it's kind of citrusy.
It smells almost like there is light being amplified
And
by
bat-
stimulated
battery
emission
Like
radiation.
when I do a good old B&E, like a breaking and entering.
Yeah.
I bust that shit down, and then it just smells weird.
Yeah.
Lasers, I'm out.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the way to do it.
Okay,
It's fast while
Wolverine.
you're on
Smell.
video.
They're smelling footprints here.
So Wolverine, I can't have peace even here.
That's that's right. He was like he was whining about
He's upset.
it. He was a little.
Hey
upset.
man, he's upset. He can't get the love of his life. He can't even have a nice fishing trip.
I know. So he puts on his costume to go face Sabretooth. The local hotshot who teamed up with Sabretooth's like, yeah, they're my people too. Because everyone's missing. All the villagers are missing. There aren't corpses.
Let my people go.
Yeah. And Sabretooth set a trap. They go find Sabretooth,
Yep.
who found another ice bridge where he tied everyone to, and there's a bunch of explosives on that ice bridge.
This must be like ice bridge,
Yeah, what's with-
Opolis.
what's
like
with
there's
the ice
ice
bridge?
bridges everywhere.
Seems,
Yeah,
seems a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I didn't know that was a natural formation.
yeah.
no.
So
But you know what?
Wolverine's given 1 minute.
We don't live in Canada.
No, that could
It's
be.
true. Mystical land
Yep.
of the unknown.
Yeah.
There's probably ice bridges, unicorns, and lollipops everywhere.
They got moose and shit.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever seen him?
They have moose and squirrel.
Bullwinkle.
What?
They have these squirrels that can fly.
That's moose
And
and
these
squirrel.
boo-
It's always moose and squirrel.
These Russians.
Yeah, people keep telling me about this maple syrup.
Oh,
I
were
just
they
I just
German?
eat my pancakes dry.
Were Boris and Natasha supposed to be Russian or German?
I think they're Russian.
I think Russian.
Maybe I should be. But then Fearless Leader was based on Otto, what's his face,
I know
the
you're talking
the
The
Nazi
German.
with the scar.
Yeah.
Anywho, so more fighting. Wolverine's told he's got 1 minute. Yeah, he's got 1 minute to get to the villagers to save them.
Stop Sabretooth. Exactly.
Yeah, he ends up throwing Sabretooth off the cliff, and he's like, and don't come back no more. No more. No more.
No more.
No more. Hit the road, Sabretooth.
Yeah. Get out
So
of here.
yeah, basically Sabretooth accidentally jumped down a giant ravine. Wolverine
he's
and the
screwed.
local hotshot save the villagers. The villagers decide that they are not going to rebuild their village. They're going to move to the city and become modern.
That is weird. Like they're just gonna give up their way of life.
They even had
You have made us realize we need
grow
had
from our old ways.
Puñeta explain why, which I'm pretty sure was his name, Puñeta.
It's Puyeta. Literally, it's spelled P-O-O.
Because
Why?
you had the
Subtitles.
on. Yeah, it was Pooh.
Yep, it's Puyeta.
Dude, his name was Pooh.
Yep.
Pooh, yay!
Not
Pooh,
the cool,
yay!
and not the fun poo, like the honey eating kind.
Yeah,
But so
Still spelled the
Wolverine,
same, though.
yeah,
Yep.
he
Well,
tells
no, Pooh has an
Wolverine
H.
that a bunch of the younger people already wanted to move to the city, and with the idea of having to rebuild literally everything because Sabretooth burned everything.
What a
Okay.
bitch.
Rebuild literally everything. Scroll the episode back. There's like 6 huts, dude, and a makeshift person trampoline. It's not
Yeah,
like it was a modern masterpiece. Like
But in constant sub-zero weather, having to rebuild one tent that keeps out the cold.
they're
That's gonna
Inuit
be-
people.
You're Inuit people.
They're Inuit people. They could build this stuff. Okay, it's not like wrecking their village once would just decimate them. Give me a break.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
yeah, you're right. It was
so
it was
basic.
very minuscule, right?
It's a basic camp.
You know-
they could have rebuilt that in a day.
You know, I know a lot of people are into minimalism, but that's a little intense.
It was just funny because it's like
Well, and earlier they talked about wanting a new jet ski and shit and snowmobile and stuff.
That's true. They did.
yeah, they were like
really for the younger people, this was all they needed. They're like, we can't rebuild you. I mean, if we could, that'd be great, but we're so fucked.
yeah, this is bad. Let's
If
just
we
give
could,
up our
if
ways.
we could, we would, but we can't. So
Yeah,
It's like
So-
like if the Amish, if an Amish community burnt down, they
Yeah,
would
let's
just,
go get MTV.
They would just be like,
it was
you know what?
1992.
Netflix sounds really cool.
no, they wouldn't.
it
they
was
would. They would say,
1992.
"Let's read the Bible again and rebuild."
Yes, they would. Amish people are hardcore.
Yeah.
That brings me to
How many Amish people does it take to change a light bulb? So anyway,
I don't know how many.
0.
by the way, I'm pretty sure this building was built by the Amish because there are no zippers.
It's old tech. That's
old
old. That's Old Testament right there. That beam.
So
God,
yeah,
now that we've
after-
pissed off the Amish, the Inuit,
Inuits.
I feel like the Amish
Puyeta.
are not our target audience. I feel like they're not listening.
you
to this.
don't.
That's how I feel.
I heard
Unless
Jeremiah.
it's Rumspringa.
I heard Jeremiah loves our podcast. hey Jeremiah.
The
Do you know what the
bullfrog?
weather's going to be tomorrow? I do.
Are you talking about Jeremiah the bullfrog?
No,
Because
Jeremiah the
that's
Amish
a
guy.
good friend of mine. I can't understand anything that
fuck is
motherfucking says. But I'll tell you what, his wine, that is some good shit.
And cut. All right.
So anyway, it ends. This episode ends.
Does it?
Jubilee, Gambit, and Storm are attacked at the resort in Genosha.
To everyone's shock.
Yeah,
yes.
they're gassed, then they're surrounded, and finally they have a sentinel thrown at them. And then it's the credits. It's to be continued, followed by the credits. Because they did the other theme.
Yeah, they did.
I'm
They
not
did
sure
it.
which one's better.
The second one, the one he was doing.
You like the second one?
Yeah, it's guitar and not
It's actually
synthesizer.
a band.
I like synthesizers
Do you?
That's all right.
because 80s music.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I bet it's because of 80s techno.
I mean,
Yeah.
80s music had the best synth. Although you can hear it in modern day music, the synth is coming back. It's
Yeah, it
in a
is.
lot of modern day
sure.
songs. The Weeknd's new album is very 80s inspired, and
Yeah.
it's awesome.
I have not kept up on new music.
I just listen to it in the radio on the radio in the car because
Yeah.
who has CDs anymore?
You know what? I know? Like I have satellite radio in my
Although-
car, and it's literally set to the lithium channel.
Oh, sure.
Which is literally just 90s stuff.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
nothing but batteries.
Ion.
Lithium.
I heard Ion.
I'm like,
Yep.
what?
Yep.
Lithium ion, motherfuckers.
No,
Wow.
it's after that Nirvana song because Kurt Cobain was so cool.
No, that's Glycerine by Bush.
No, there is a.
It's one of my favorite karaoke songs, and I love to sing that one only when I go.
Rain.
Yeah, I love singing that when I go to one of my DJ buddy's shows.
Yeah.
because he hates it every time I sing it because it was his.
It's bad.
It was his. No,
His go-to.
no, it was his and his ex girlfriend's like song. I walk up to him. I'm like, he's like, "What do you want to sing?" I'm like, "You know." He's like, "I hate you."
My go-to is Handlebars by Flowbots or One
That
Week
one's okay.
by Bare Naked
It's
Ladies.
been 1 week since you looked at me.
It's when you get to the fast parts where people pretend to be impressed.
Yeah.
Right, absolutely.
Can I get a set of better clips in the
that's-
time with kind of nudges so my hands are always flying off the backswing?
Yep.
Can I get it to Sailor Moon because that cartoon has got the boom man and maybe so make me think the wrong thing.
I think it's funny when
How can I help it if I think you're funny when you're mad?
Trying hard not to smile, though I feel bad. I'm the kind of guy who laughs at a funeral. Can't understand what I mean, well, you soon will. I have a tendency to wear my mind on my sleeve. I have a history of losing my shirt. It's been 1 week since you looked at me. Ah!
What
we are just
Whoa!
The world's
Whoa!
best-
That was great.
the world's best boy band.
Honestly, karaoke is one of those things I miss right now with
Yeah.
COVID going on. Like, I
Same.
hear people doing it. That is definitely not something I feel comfortable
That's
with.
not-
though.
no.
Like,
No.
Here, I have a random stranger
Yeah.
have just sung into
Breathing
this,
on it.
held this, almost licked it.
Like,
Have it.
yeah. And
No.
that's why, like,
You-
I'm not comfortable
Hey,
getting a haircut
The last
yet.
person to use that mic was you.
Yeah, I know.
I know. And then this one TR was using, but I wiped it off. No, wait, you used a different one. But
It would have been
But
that one or that one.
I'm not worried. A week's time, though, you know what I mean.
But, yeah.
It doesn't live on that surface
Yeah,
that long.
yeah.
But I'm talking about in a public situation. Like,
Yeah.
sounds like
Yeah.
the number one way to get it.
Yeah, guys, that friendly reminder: wear your fucking mask. Don't
Please.
be a bitch.
we're not
Please.
wearing masks right now.
Well, that's true
I was
because
thinking about
we're
wearing-
and we're all
here,
facing
but
each
we
other
all
right now.
we all have masks.
Yeah.
I do have mine. Yes.
Mine is in the car.
Mine's right here.
Mine's over yonder.
You were wearing yours all day.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Anyway, mine's in the car because I usually take it in when I'm going to go to businesses, but I was coming in here to talk, and so wearing it seemed counterproductive.
I have one that's very comfortable though, and doesn't impair speech, so I like that one.
I got to get a new one. though.
Clear to speak through, and yep, really like it. But anyway, that was the episode.
Yeah.
What did you guys think on a scale of rawr to rawr?
I'm at like a 4.
Okay,
I'm at
which is what number?
you didn't give me a conversion key.
I thought you didn't you read the memo?
Oh my god!
Come on,
Gave
man.
you the thing full of the wing dots and widgets. And,
the wingdings.
Yeah, the wingdings.
The Durar file.
Yeah, it was literally. It was just like it sounds.
I don't know. I'd give this episode a 6.
See,
I think it's tough.
in the past, I would give them.
I think the fight scenes brought it back for me because those were, I think of what we've seen so far, those were the better fight scenes.
It just more reminded me of the first issue that Sabretooth and X-Men fought. And so, I mean, that's kind of just like an interpretation of that. And it was 1992. So you
I
have
really-
to like give it a little bit of a break for animation, kids animation. But the book, I'm more like visualizing the book, the first fight. You know what I mean? The X-Men issue. Sabretooth and Wolverine first fight.
Yeah, I'm just
Tree branch.
compared to the last few episodes, which I thought of in the 6, 7 range. This one's just like
weren't a fan of this one as
we were
much?
just making fun of. It's just constant roaring, and it doesn't even make
Yeah.
sense. And then the motives for Sabretooth are weak.
never explained.
Right?
They're never
hates him.
explained.
and then
It's hatred, but
Yeah.
like
Do you
we
really
know
need
why
to explain
Wolverine
hate?
hates him,
Do you
but
really
we
need
don't
to
know why
explain
he
hate?
hates Wolverine.
I mean, it's just because Wolverine's better. Duh.
I know, but it's just I don't know. It
I
just
still
felt weak.
love,
It
though,
just felt
when
weak.
the fight starts because Wolverine is charging him, and as he's being charged at, Sabretooth goes, "Enough words."
You know,
And it's like you're
my-
already being attacked.
The fight is initiated.
My wife does a daycare, and one of the daycare kids is watching with me. He's 5, and he goes, "This doesn't make sense." I'm like, I know, kid.
A modern
I
day
know.
5-year-old who's like, this is no.
There's
Yeah.
no plot here.
Mr. Tyler, what are you watching?
That's what. Okay, that's what I don't get. I don't get the Genosha stuff. Like, why did they have to go there?
Well, it sets up
They
the
were,
next
yeah,
story
it's
arc.
for the next story.
Because
I know.
imagine being stuck in Alaska with Wolverine's dumbass the whole time.
Yeah, no, I know. It just felt so like
Honestly,
out
though,
of nowhere.
I
like,
would have actually liked watching an episode of just Wolverine by himself in Alaska.
Yeah, I left out that Genosha stuff because I don't really care about Storm.
Or Jubilee or Gambit.
Gambit, yes. Zach Morris, yeah, I would definitely.
Morris is trash.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So I'm gonna have to watch that channel now. I've never
You should
watched it.
Just watch 1 or 2, and you'll realize, like, oh my god, he's right. Like
He is
he like totally sold his
he
friend
was
out.
he was a horrible character. Like it's
like a
person.
horrible human being.
When they
Yeah.
break it down, and you really see, like, oh my god, yeah, like he's
This guy's a dick.
yeah, he's using his friends like horrible situation to
Yeah.
like think
For
of a
something
way.
stupid.
Think of a
too,
way to like kiss a girl or
I
something.
don't. I don't want to take this test, so I'm gonna paralyze one of my friends.
Yeah. Endanger their lives.
Yeah.
Like to get
Like,
for personal.
what
for
if this
personal
guy
gain.
almost died? Then maybe I'd get an
Yeah,
A for
but-
the semester.
Yeah, but Zach Morris
trash.
that was his character though. He wasn't a great person.
It's just funny the way that they break it down.
Yeah,
You know
the
what I
way
mean?
they break it down is
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's very, very on the nose.
All right,
But that's the episode this week, guys. We'll probably do another one of these in a couple weeks.
sure.
Yeah.
2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
we're still not going to do every week one of these, but
No, they're fun to do
it's-
though.
yeah,
They're fun to break
the
up in
X-Men. Yeah.
yeah.
People would get bored. We'd get.
We do
bored.
want to do.
It's still funny.
A review episode of the Old Guard when it comes out on Netflix. Everybody here has Netflix, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay, then we should do a review of that. You've probably not read the comic, I'm guessing, or have you read it?
I have not.
It's
That's
really
okay.
good.
Nothing wrong with that because it was a very small four or five issues.
I think it's 5.
Independent book, but it's beautifully done. Awesome book, and
Came out. Is Image?
Image was the one to
Yeah.
publish it. Yeah, and then they have a volume 2 right
then
now.
volume 2 started back up. It was done for a couple of years. and
I
then-
wouldn't actually mind you not having read the book and just watching the movie and,
Yeah,
and then
and
giving
then-
a objective opinion about just the
virgin.
film.
No,
Yeah.
I can do that.
It'll be fun.
That wouldn't be a problem. That'd be fun because I've read the book and I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read the book and I would say it was good. I was always like not as in love with it as.
I love it because it
JP.
has almost like a mesh of like two things that I love.
It's a spy story.
It's very James Bond,
Yep.
but like Highlander
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
It's like
That's a
awesome.
good way to put it.
Yep.
Yeah, I called it like a spy story with magic, kind of.
Just immortal warriors, man.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Yep. Very cool.
All right, so I hope this episode sounds good to everybody that's listening. I hope.
Guys,
Sounded great to
check
me.
it out on YouTube.
Yeah,
Unless
please.
there's a camera error,
Yep.
which the two that I can see whether they're recording are.
Thank you, TR. You've been doing a great job with the YouTubes, and we're much appreciated for you trying to expand this show to new horizons and new audiences like yourself watching.
And we do have stuff with guests. We'll be bringing on more guests for the YouTube stuff.
Yeah, especially with 150 coming up too. So
Yeah,
Yes.
episode 150.
We are coming up. It'll be end of August. We will
Our
record.
friend Clara Meath said she would come on.
I saw
She'll
her
be here.
today.
She'll
Let's
be here.
keep
How's she? How is
let's
she
keep
doing?
a bunch of it. A
sounds like she's
surprise.
doing good. She bought a book today, so she was
Did you
she was
tell
quick
her-
in, quick out though.
Okay.
Did you tell her that I have a creepy fascination with her work, but it makes me feel like she'll think I'm a creepy stalker?
No, I skipped that.
Why?
Yeah, I didn't mention.
Do you feel like you're a creepy
Why?
stalker?
I feel worried that people will think that about me because of how I look. Look at me. Okay, let's say I'm checking out. I not even checking out, but I glance over and see a person who happens to be a young, attractive lady.
Like Clara?
or man.
If I wasn't even implying anything, but let's say someone smaller than myself, and they see me, like we make eye contact. Are they going to?
I'm trying to
think,
get
what a
picture-
happy-looking fellow, or are they going to think I don't want to be in his basement?
You do look like the sketch artist drew you from like
Yeah.
an episode of Criminal Minds. What do you look like?
I know that. I know that.
I'm kidding. You're a
I do
gorgeous
get-
being.
I get a lot of racist jokes told to me by strangers, assuming that I'm a racist, and they'll sometimes say it about like.
You may
who
judge
my
me
dad
by
is.
my facial hair.
Like I'll get them jokes about like my dad's people.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Your dad's people,
yeah,
huh?
Jews.
Okay, I was like,
My
wow.
dad.
It
so
only
I'll get-
count. It only counts if it's on your mom's side.
Right. You know why that is?
Yes.
Because you always know who the mother is.
That's true. That's true.
we should end this before we get in trouble.
Nah, we still got another 20 minutes to fill.
Let's all stare at the cameras. Ready?
Yeah.
And cut. All right, everyone. Have a great night.
Bye bye.
See ya.